New on AM Extra, if you're still trying to think over some of those New Year's resolutions, why not make one that could possibly save someone's life?
That would be donating blood, and the need is still great. And many blood drives over the holidays were canceled due to bad weather in our area and nationwide. Joining us live with more from the American Red Cross Cascades Division is Dawn Johnson. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Doing
well.
well.
Thanks for
Happy
being
New
here.
Year. Yeah, appreciate you being here. Before we talk about the need for 2023, let's look back first. What was it like in 2022? What was it, an above average year, an average year? What was that outlook?
Yeah, so you might recall January of 2022, heading into that new year, we actually had a critical shortage, one of the worst shortages that we've seen in a decade. We were able to rebound from that thanks to our donors who came out and donated blood. And we were doing pretty good throughout the rest of the year. And then you mentioned that weather that hit at the end of the year around Christmas time, that weekend there, and we lost in one day, we lost about 700 units of blood here just in the Cascades region because we ended up having to cancel over 24 blood drives in our area.
Wow.
So we're trying to make that up. We're hoping that donors will come out and donate once the weather cleared heading into the new year. We did see some donors come out and donate blood to help us rebound from what we lost over that weekend, but the need is still great. Every 2 seconds, someone in this country needs blood. So we still need people to come out and make an appointment to give blood. It only takes about an hour of your time.
Oh gosh, yeah. I hear so often, and hopefully, Dawn, help us kind of understand. We talk about there being a critical shortage for blood, or the nation's blood supply, the stockpile getting low. Can you kind of give us an idea of how you work to ensure that there is a stable blood supply within healthcare systems?
Yeah, so this is one of the best ways that we can do that is just to get the word out and encourage people to come out and donate through efforts like this, for you guys covering the story and speaking with us about it, and giving us an opportunity to speak with the public and encourage them to get out and donate. Another way is incentives. So the biggest incentive here is to save a life, right? Your one blood donation can save more than one life. But the other incentive in January right now, we're running a promotion with the NFL that you can be entered to win round trip tickets to the Super Bowl for 2 people. So that's an extra incentive right now that we're running. So if you come out and donate in January, you'll be entered to win that prize.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
That's really cool. That's a great incentive. All of the above, great incentives, I should say. Looking ahead into 2023, is there typically a blood type that stands out that's most important? Is there somebody that you or a type of blood that you typically need more often than most?
Yeah, so we call O negative the universal blood type. It's really important to have a lot of O negative blood because that is the blood type that can be transfused into anyone. So that is important with trauma patients. You have somebody that had a traumatic injury, they go into the emergency room, they need emergent care. Maybe we don't know their blood type right away. That O negative can be transfused into anyone. So we're always looking for that type of blood.
I think a lot of people maybe don't think about blood drives until they see the big blood bus parked out in front of their work.
I'll admit, I'm that person.
Yeah,
I can admit that.
Public drives happening, but outside of some of those one-off donation events, which we would love for people to still participate in, there are some ways that people can donate year-round. So what are some of the best ways that people can find out about donation events?
Absolutely. Every day there are tons of blood drives happening in your area, and you can always find those at redcrossblood.org. Another good way is to download the Red Cross Blood Donor app from the App Store on your smart device.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned the app. I have it. I go to the center over on North Vancouver as often as I can to do plasma and platelets. But it's great. It's easy. You can see all the different places near you and when they're holding drives and reserve a spot and put it on your calendar. Just make that appointment.
So it makes it much easier now. It's when technology does really come into play in a nice way. Yeah, Dawn Johnson with the American Red Cross. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us this morning to talk about this. And hopefully this helps get the message out there and remind people that this is a need that's out there.
Thank you guys so much.
Of course. And for more information and to find the nearest blood donation center near you, again, that's redcross.org, or you can download their app.
Yeah, it really is so important. If you can give, you are saving lives.